It really feels like this whole tour has just been leading up to the New York show at Terminal 5. And that's not just because it's the biggest show and the biggest headline tour we've ever had, but maybe even more importantly to us, because it's a hometown show.
All right, Terminal 5, are you ready?
The New York shows are just so special to us. This show is going to be the biggest show of the tour, and the New York shows are always the biggest shows because that's where we have the most fans. But it's so much more than that.
It's also like all of our families, all of our friends.
It almost feels like a season finale of a TV show. Like all the people are there and all the characters and the storylines intersect.
You're on tour doing this like other version of life. You're in this other routine in different cities every night.
And then this hometown show is one where you wake up in your normal bed and you go through your normal home morning routine. It's this very weird collision of separate worlds.
I'm pretty tired. I had an audition like 2 days ago. So 2 nights ago I got like 3 hours of sleep because I just had so much to do. I'm a little angry at myself for like letting it get to that point when like our biggest show ever is today, and like you can just see I look tired. Time's at 11 something, so our show's at 9, and by 9 I'll be fine.
It's just gonna be a crazy amount of setup.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get there at 1 and just start helping them hack away at it. We have just like 4 hours to like set everything up, do a little sound checking, whatever. Yeah, it's like already on this tour, our like sound and light setup is like more robust than it has been in the past. But for this show particularly, we rented a ton of additional lights to make it even more crazy, and a bunch of additional sound equipment because we're gonna have some special guests.
Watching the documentary, you're just gonna like cut it, and it's just gonna be me crying. Like Gracie has a really hard morning the day of the show. Gracie, today's the day! Oh my god. I've had like last minute like emergency things where I'm like, oh shit, do I have this item, or like, you know, randomly my skin breaks out into hives very frequently these days, which is lovely.
Check whether the ETA of the van is still on pace for 1.
Bing bong, fuck your life. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Hi.
On tour, we're so used to commuting everywhere together that when it's a hometown show, you have to like assemble throughout the day, and it always feels like a reunion, even if we all saw each other the day before.
Guys, it's here. The day is 9.
Hi. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Skate with me, baby.
Put it on me. If you're at the bathroom and you don't want it to be heard,
But what if I do want it to be heard?
well, then we don't have an issue at all, and it's really simple.
All right, let's do it. 1 of the pesto, 1 of the linguine.
Pasta pesto. Hello?
Do you want anything?
Yeah.
Quick.
A medium vegetable barley.
Yep, is that it?
Yeah, and a piece of bread.
What's it like living that glamorous life? It's like having your body break out in a full body rush. And that's what it's like, and so I live this life where I have to carry steroid cream around at all times.
I wonder if Aretha Franklin had these questions. Or Janis Joplin. She's like, hey man, do I bring my steroid cream?
This really is the street to do it. Taxi! Oh, it's leaking.
Oh no.
Wow, it's so hot. Fuck.
The soup is?
Yeah, it's just like all over my pants.
Itch cream. Got it. Terminal 5. Look at this. Look at this Uber. I should probably be using Lyft. We'll check prices. I'll start the night as a child, and I leave as a woman. Because I have like compulsions, like I get these like sort of tick behavior when I get really nervous. I try to stay as calm as possible. That usually happens when I feel like the show is controlling me rather than the other way around. I'm like really determined to get through this show without being fucking weird and like doing like tics and patterns of things. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna go home and go to sleep and be in that same bed and brush my teeth and wash my face and do all the same things. And that's just how life works.
Is that Karsh?
Yes. It's funny to see like Karsh in the wild.
Oh, there he is too.
I just spilled soup all over myself.
Show's over.
It's not all rock and roll.
Soup catastrophe at 1 p.m.
This
That's
is
not
what
a good sign.
Bing bong. Yeah, bing bong.
Bing bong.
You know, this is all part of it.
At every hometown show, there are so many people there who are important to us, and they'll often come early and be at soundcheck and help us out.
And that includes our actual family.
It's not like we woke up one day and suddenly they were playing in front of, thousands of people. It's been going
gradual.
on in our living room really for forever, I guess, for however long they've both been here.
I'm obviously not going to take credit for what they have. I hope that I made them feel secure enough to be able to pursue what they enjoy doing.
These all feel like logical steps, and for me, from the time that they were playing together, it was so clear how good it was that it just seemed to me that it was just a question of people getting to hear it, and they would love it too.
I feel like I was just raised on the sound of the two of them harmonizing, basically doing an early version of Lawrence in our living room. It was the first show they played in New York at Cafe Vivaldi. It was the first time that I was like, oh wow, they're on stage and I'm like here listening to them. But they've come a long way from Cafe Vivaldi.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a show.
No, this is one of the biggest. Not only does it include our family, it also includes members of our team who have kind of become like an extended family of sorts, like our manager, Zach.
Because this has been such a DIY thing from day one, our closest friends will come to our hometown shows and help us, from the beginning of the day.
And then Cardboard, and he's the biggest group. It's from Jordan's bar mitzvah. He's got his own Instagram.
I hate to be that guy.
No, be that guy.
Will you take a picture with me and my cardboard?
I fit into the band. I know, right?
Bing bang. But why don't we do this? Hotel TV thing first? I tried that. It didn't really do that much. And I want the audience mics. My mix is just like weird. I think it's just because the space is like different. My mix just, I can't get it right.
I know, this room is a little weird.
Time to get. And then, of course, one of the coolest parts is that not only do we have so many close friends in New York City, but we have so many talented musical and artistic friends in New York City who end up coming and participating in the show as special guests.
Everybody clap your hands.
All right, John Wayne, will you down for us?
Exactly, so that's going to be them. 5, 6, 7, and go. I have a lot of notes to play in this song. How am I going to do that if I'm watching you guys fucking shred?
Oh, we got to show him that.
Fucking nuts. Bing bong!
Magician.
Alright, let's party.
Am I standing? Yeah, that's right. I need love from you. I have the other half of the country convinced that I'm you. So
especially the older I get, you want to. It's not about like who's the hottest, who's the this is, who's the that. It's like who do I want to spend quality of my life with and most time and give all of my creative energy into sharpening something with, and they're that.
So while how do you want to do this? I'm thinking we'll wait till the rap part.
I just want more from you. That's all I need.
All right.
It has to be.
You can even say like
you've done it more times than I have in my life at this point. Then you look at these people and it's like, well, this is a phenomenal place to creatively spend my time because I also know that their heads are on their shoulders straight. By the time people see them as wicked musicians, like the musicianship, it's not really an opinion. To me, it's not an opinion. By the time you get to a live show, there's no funk to be faked.
Can you see the stain on my pants from when I drilled the soup, or am I good to do VIP at these?
Got a fancy new car, favorite new bar. It's not that I don't care about what you do. It'd be nice if you don't take the whole day, cause in the end, here's the truth. It's not about you, baby. It's not about you, baby.
All right, something.
I think the question that we've had from the beginning is like, how far can we take this DIY operation?
How do we get out of here?
How far can we take something that is spun out of our family, our closeness with each other, with our friends, and staying true to the music that we so deeply care about? Like this, playing our biggest headline show of all time is like huge for us, not just as business partners, not just as creative partners, but most of all, as siblings.
I feel like we've talked about so many different things in these interviews about our business and our band. But the fact that we're siblings is maybe one of the most important parts of our story.
I've been in this position many times of toasting this group of individuals. You guys know how much that I deeply, deeply love and respect all of you.
I really appreciate Clyde and Gracie, not to call you two out, for steering the ship.
Let's celebrate everyone in this fucking room. John Rua, John Bellion, John Lampley,
The thing we get asked the most together is like, how do you work with your sibling? Like, I could never work with my sibling.
I actually think that like the reason that we're able to take this DIY operation as far as we are, it's not in spite of the fact that we're siblings, it's because we're siblings in so many ways.
Sorry that I cry a lot. I know I'm I'm so pathetic.
My whole life, when people have asked me who my best friends are, I say Clyde and Linus. And like, our business is inherently based and predicated on the idea that that friendship stays intact.
We're so similar in so many ways, but then we're also very different in a lot of key ways. It can get tricky and it can create some tension. And so it's funny, I mean, we should talk about Figure It Out.
We had gotten in a fight. I remember just kind of like us going to sort of our separate corners. We were living together at the time, and I just wrote this bit of melody and sent it to you as sort of an apology.
But I promise I will figure it out.
And I realized in that moment that like we had never really written a song about our sibling relationship. Why don't I just write my side of the apology and then make that my verse?
I'm sorry for the things I said, I really didn't mean them.
We are each other's business partners, creative partners, songwriting partners, van mates, drinking buddies, therapists, confidants.
Making this documentary and wanting to capture this moment in our lives together, like, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't in some ways to have a time capsule of this moment in our siblinghood and in our friendship.
The problem's gone, but it is not, and that's...
We thought, oh, is this a song that needs a chorus? What does it need? But we realized the perfect thing was just Gracie sings her part, Clyde sings his part, and then maybe we just go back and throw in snippets of every other song on the album, because kind of at the end of the day, that's what this whole song is about, that's what this whole album is about.
That's what our whole career is about.
Yeah, that's what this whole band is about. And it comes together to make something that I think is a very meaningful conclusion to the Hotel TV album.
We're not going anywhere from each other. We're always going to figure it out. That's sort of what's in the deal when you sign up to do a family business.
Yeah!